So, apparently Shadowbeaks can still spawn in Sanctuary 3. And I just got one. It's not a great one, but I did get one. It doesn't need to be great. I can make it great before I make more of them. Also, Fanglopes are over here. Regular Fanglopes are over here now. I couldn't find the regular Fanglopes forever. As well, Fanglope Lupses were in Faybreak, of course. I also accidentally killed the Frostallion Noct. I was going to try and capture it, but I forgot I didn't have my ability glasses on. I had my Dogen emblem. So he died really quickly. I'm just trying to avoid the drones. You know what? I'm also capturing him with like regular soul spears. And I am every now and then just clearing them out. Any spawns that are there. Like there's another one. There's another Shadowbeak. So this will be my second Shadowbeak. It's a 100% catch chance with soul spears. And we have one with Artisan, which not really needed. I was going to stick around a little bit more. I mean, actually, Artisan would be good because that's great for the thing. Come in here, refresh my stamina on my mount, and then go back out. Just watch out for these guys. If I get caught, I just go out, wait a couple of minutes, and come back in. Also got a couple of menacing Terras. There's Bushies, there's Menacing, Terras, there's Fanglopes, there's the Frostallion Noct in here, and then there's Shadowbeak. And there's Nocklum as well. That's all I've seen in here. Oh, there's also these things as well. The Cambarinas, or whatever they're called. Carniboras. Carniboras. That's also what's off in here. So far, all the chests I've opened have had sapphires in them. So I guess that's a given. If you want to farm sapphires, you come over here. You don't get a wanted level if you get seen. So you can just leave and come back in. Everything's 100% catch rate and a soul spear in here. And so there I got an effigy there. Kind of why I've been capturing things also is to get some effigies while I'm over here. It also resets the spawn. Shadowbeak is still is the rarest spawn, I think, in here. So it's still hard to get. And those are your ancient bones right there, those things. I think I'm just going to have to take my 2 and go. Logging foreman. Yeah, I think I'm going to just go now. Let us go to Jet Dragon. See if he's respawned. I haven't cut off the game or anything, so I don't know if he'll be back. It has been an hour and a half since we killed him, since I just started this video like about 3 to 5 minutes after the last one. Should be this one here. Yep, there he is. Switch to ancient spears. Yep. Okay, we got one. That's an electrical chest. Legend, Divine Dragon, and Machoist. Okay. Not the greatest. It always comes with Legend and Divine Dragon. So, I think it's like 5 minutes. I think. Okay. Hmm. Oh, she got a World Tree bounty owner, huh? Not the greatest thing in the world. These were these were mutated that I got. I can't remember what I mutated them from though. Here's our Orzerks. I need to build up an Orzerk for my party because it's better than if you want. It does damage and defense. So while in a party, hitting an enemy with a bullet increases the attack and defense of the pal fighting alongside you by 1% for 5 seconds. So this is a 30% increase to attack and defense at the same time. And hitting an enemy with the bullet, it also counts your drones. So your drones also count as well. So we got the Shadowbeaks. Drops carbon fiber, which is what we wanted them for. We got Isilene. One of my most favorite pals, but it says it can be ridden as a flying mount. It's really bad. It's a flying mount. I'm not going to lie. It's really, really bad. I need to get another one so I can breed them and raise them up. We got our Bastigor. So this is like high tier cooling unless you're going to get Frost Stallions. And a bunch of Xiaolongs because they have all these high passives. Like this male has 98, 89. We have a 72. So this one I think is one I just didn't look at. An 80 and an 87, a 78, a 92, 89, 97, 99. And then this one is an 80s across the board. So, yeah. And then here's our Jet Dragon. It's really, really fast. It might be a little bit faster than the Edron and the Edron Ignis, but there's no difference. It's not faster if you take advantage of the passive for the Edron and the Edron Ignis. It's not faster than that. So we need to go get another one of these guys. Now, according to the wiki, they're supposed to respawn every in-game day. So there should be another Jet Dragon for us to go get now then. Let's go see. I don't know if I called it close to day's end or not. Let's go see. So it will be north of here, right? Yeah, this up here. Gotta go up higher. There we go. It is, I do have my Paltumer glasses on. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. We got it good that time. Okay, 2 Jet Dragons. Cool. So with that, I can make Jet Dragons for the farm. What else are we needing now? So I've got the Jet Dragons now. I've got the Shadowbeaks. I got the Sparkets. Let me check rubies. No. Apparently I don't have any rubies. Let me sort by fire. No, I have some. They're right here. I don't know why the search didn't bring them up, but I knew I had some. So I do have some. Okay. And then what about the dark, the Nox? We're looking for Capricity Knock. I think I have at least one of them. Not by level, by pile number. There we go. Okay, yeah, I have one. I need to go get another. Which you can do because this is an alpha pal thing. It's in a dungeon here, or not a dungeon, but one of these alpha deals. I just can't remember where it is. Ah, there it is. It's down here. As they say, I can't remember where it is, but there it is right there. So we just need to go get one more of these guys. I can use a soul sphere on this. It's this one right there, right? Yeah. And I do have my glasses on. Yep. There we go. Definitely going to have to change that thing. Definitely don't want glutton. But we got one. Okay. That's everything for the making AI cores without mining stuff. I'm not gonna use them right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and go get the ones that I said will give us ore. We don't have to worry about dig toys. We have dig toys. I just need to figure out where they are. I know I have a bunch of them though, like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, dig toys is right there. Kit I don't have. Menacing I have one that I found lucky, so I need to go get another one. The Menacing Terrorist doesn't give us things. I do have Celestiers. I don't have Sylvagus. Okay. So we need to go get kits and the Frost Stallion. So let's go ahead and go back up here. To Sanctuary 3. There should be a Frost Stallion up there for the day. Also, don't try to head directly through the area right there. They like spawn in front of you, the drones. See how that thing just fell down into the ground? They will spawn like right in front of you if you try to go too fast to go through. All right. Oh, hi. I was wondering where the hell you went. Switch to Ancient Spears. To give them the highest chance of capturing it. There you go. Legend, Lord of the Underworld, Pacifist, and Glutton. A really bad one. Okay, let's check and see. Where is Kit at? So, Kit, where are you at? You are off over here. Oh, that's right. You were here. I remember now. Off the top of my head. You may spawn more at night, though. It says you can spawn during the day. We'll grab both of those because that'll give us, those give us gunpowder. I think I already had some, so Pricksters, not what we're looking for. Ah, here we go, Kit. One of those, please. Get in the ball. What's this one? Oh, sure. This is a kindling pal, so I can just throw my pal at it. It'll take care of it. Flame organs, some dial coins, silver keys, stuff like that. Okay. More Totagos. There's a kit right there. Okay. 2 kits. Nice. We need to go get Sylvagus. Okay. We can't get Frostallion knocked until the next day. So Sylvagus is right here. At least there's a guaranteed spawn of one right there. Let's see. Where... Can we get to him through here? I don't think so. I mean, we could try. There's a dungeon there. So he's in a cave, of course. I think you have to access him from down below. I think this is the cave for him. Maybe. Shield Dragon Tunnel. Yep. There you go. I know if I would have brought my Smoky, I could have got Chromite in here, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, so we're basically waiting until next day now for respawns. Okay, so let's start with... I guess we should do Ozark first. We have a female there. and a male. Alright. So we're going to want him to be a deal in my party that gives me buffs. Kind of like Celine. So we're going to want Vanguard. We're going to be replacing that because we don't need that on us. Okay. And then this one needs to be Philanthropist. And then this is going to be Reload Master. In fact, I need to get Reload Master back on all my other ones. Philanthropist. Okay, the search box is broken right now for some reason. I don't know why. Where is... There she is. Indocratic. Okay, that's the next one. Alright. Indocratic is the one I need here. In place there. Okay. Indocratic, Reload Master, and Vanguard and Stronghold Strategist. Alright. So we put these into the party. Well, not into the party, but into the base. Put them into the breeding farm. I don't have any cakes in any of these already, do I? No. Okay. So we need to put some cakes in. I have a lot of shit in my inventory I gotta go clear out. 20 cakes, because we're going to have to compress a guy, condense a guy, whatever. Alright, let me go back to my main base to dump all this stuff off. Okay, ore, power material, skill fruit. Thunder rain. I don't think there's a thunder rail skill fruit. I don't think there is anyway. Because that's the best lightning move, really, is Thunder Rail. And those go into ores, which goes to our mining base. So let's check on things. So we got some hardwood. What do we got here? So we're almost a full stack of mythical wood. That's good. Our solanite is almost done. We got a stack and almost another stack of holy water. We got 2 stacks of pow ingot ore. Okay. How we doing on food in here? Okay, y'all need like about another 300 food real quick. Where are you at? Salad, there you are. So, give y'all, yeah, I'll just give y'all 400 and something. Yeah, let me go and check on all the food things. I haven't done that lately. $600. and allow y'all to move that. There should be a cooker here, shouldn't there? Or am I missing them? There's got to be one here, right? Oh, nope. I didn't put one in. Okay. I guess I forgot to put one in when I was doing things. Yeah, it's supposed to be Kindle B if I'm not mistaken here. Yeah, no transporting, handiwork allowed, all that stuff. Okay. So they should be moving the food into the box. Okay. And he's just sitting on this forever, which is nice. I need to get the other cotton candy so I can get the legendary cakes in a ranch as well at our breeding base. That's the Woolly Pup Terras. So I just did the mining base. Let's go do main base next. For food. How are you doing? You were 125. Y'all definitely need a lot of food. I need salads, which is really hard to find in all this food. So I'm just going to give y'all like 900. So handicraft and then cooking leads to everything being done really quickly. That's also like salads. It doesn't take that long to make those. Hey, somebody forgot a thing. I knew you forgot something. Okay, back to breeding base then. There's no need to do the ranch base because I have nobody in that base right now. Also, I have no idea where the person... It said I had a visitor a while ago. I'm pretty sure I've done miss them. So what do we got? 478. Definitely need to cook here. It's definitely somebody needs to cook here. That's way too much. Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, that should get us back over 1,000 here. Okay, they're doing that. So next, let us do... What do I want to do next? Shadowbeaks, I guess. Or do I want to do... let's do the jet dragons. So we have a female and a male. Great. I didn't even check. Okay, so they don't need legend. I mean, I don't think they need... I don't think legend gives us work speed. Legend... No, that's just movement speed. Okay, so they don't need legend. So we need remarkable craftsmanship. Artisan. And knight philanthropist. These are also pure dragons, so we don't need... We need insomnia as one of them. And then work slave. All right. And then we could throw these two into the next breeding pen. With 20 cakes. Okay, they're doing their thing. How How are we doing on wheat? Flour, I mean. Okay. Right, I never put up the mill back. I've never put the mill back up. That needs to go over to the farming base. I never put that up. I didn't do that one. Okay, I'm going to do the mill. Yeah, we have to have the mill. We can't build off of this? Really? Ah, these assholes. Okay. Okay. Alright, I want it like this, so I'm just going to have to put it manually like this. I think I'm going to do 2 of them. Oh, I'm out of boards. That's why I can't make another one. How much can I make? I can make a lot. Thank you. Do this and transport it. It should put it off into this, right? I should have flour in here somewhere. Yeah, down there. All right. Well, excuse me. There you go. All right, time for battle, man. Go here, search, quit that, sort, level, sort. It's the Palworld Alliance. It's nothing. Here, I'll put that on so we can do a lot more damage. And I'll just stand right here. So it's the Palworld Alliance. The last time I got a raid at this base, it was like level 79 feral pals or something like that. And yeah, I lost the base, basically. They killed my box. So it was just rough. It was right at the time I was redesigning the base to make the next level, to make the higher levels. Let's see, I also got some food I can put off into the guild box. Oh, also, just in case you do not know this, it could throw you off if you're new to the game. The closest storage to a maker is what the pals will put it in. So my chest right here is set to accept food, but so is this pal box. But the pal feed box is closer to it than the guild chest. That is why when I have them transport like the salads, they will put it off in here because it's closer to the maker. So that's why that works like that. So yeah. So you're supposed to be coming down here and watering this thing. Are you not going to be doing that? There you go. And you're done because you have to go up for some reason and do the thing. But here comes another one to do it even more. I just want to see how long it takes. See if, not how long it takes to make the flower. I want to see how long it takes for them to disappear. Okay. And when do they come back? When does somebody come back and start working this again? They did a really good bit. They're going to go water the crops. That takes higher priority than this windmill. But how long does it take them to water the crops and then come back? So somebody was there for a second, but then the crop needed watering. So it's doing this. It really pisses me off when it does this. This is kind of why I don't do it in these bases. I'm waiting on it to decide where they need to go. Because they can't make up their mind of what they're doing, where they're going, or anything like that. Okay, one's back on it. It took them like a minute and a half. See, it doesn't take them long to do it. The problem is they just do this less than they water the crops. Also, do not build your skill fruit orchid in your planting base. Your watering pal would never do anything else. It takes so much watering for the skill fruit orchid because you don't actually plant it and gather it. You have to do that manually. So it's always going to go. It needs watering and it takes so much watering. Even at when the last I played when they were max skill level, I think it was 5. I had one guy watering it, a Flaris Aqua even, and he could barely make a dent in it. So they're watering the plants. I need to take all of these out. Watered it for a second, and they're gone. Here comes somebody. Yeah, I think that's too much. I think that's too long. That was what, like, we were sitting here for like 3 to 5 minutes for that much. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too low. I think that's a little bit too long. So definitely don't do that in your watering, in your plant base. They just don't have the time. So I'm just going to put it back over here. Yeah, I'm not going to have him do the watering. He's going to do, well, if he's not going to do the watering, he doesn't need to do the cooling. So what I can do is I can bring you out and I can look for a Solaris Lux I have that does watering electricity. I don't need cooling because there's nothing here to cool. If we check his deal, he does watering, electricity, and combat. That's it. And I can... Do I have the ability to make one of those? I do. I can switch that out for one of these. Maybe. That may be too... That may be too low. That may be too much. Because the one at my base, my Solaris Lux at base, does nothing else but this item. Let me queue up a little bit and see what happens. That's another reason I was doing the flower over there, is because that's where it can go. But you see, he can't do anything else but that. But if I take this apart and place like one of these, he should just fill that thing up and then forget about it. Because unless somebody has watering, the other one just automatically becomes to just goes through. Okay. Do we want to replace this? I think we do. With the kitchen. And with that, I can take out all those. I can put in one of my handiwork segments in here, because it's handiwork and okay, so with this, segment can't do any mining. You can't do nothing but kindling. You don't need to do any transporting. Okay. You do have that. Huh. To me, it seems like the 4 goes quicker. Yeah, this goes a little bit faster than the other one. These 4 working together go a little bit faster than the other cake, than the other one with a handiwork and a deal and a kindling. I'm pretty sure it's kindling. That's the main sticking point. I think it can't keep up with the segment. All right, I have. Okay. And we got a mutated egg. What's the mutated eggs from Orzurk? Probably Adagons? Yep. Yeah, kind of figured. It's usually what it is. Okay. So we're looking for an Orzurk with at least 3 things if we can get on it. So like that one. Okay. So we'll use one of these as our main deal. This is Lisa. Lisa the Orzurk. And this is Judy. Lisa and Judy. Alright. So we're not going to raise you up right now. Okay. Yeah, I just cannot, for some reason, get this to freaking work anymore. It just broke or something. I'm not sure why. So, 80% damage, 65% more damage if inflicted with poison, and 5% 5% attack and defense for the pals, not myself. And if I ever really like struggle or something, I can just put the guy back in that does reduced damage for poison. Okay, so let me set this as overwrite the Bakimi. And then this one I can use sort and then put you in place of Lapure. So this will give me this. And I need to overwrite you. You change back to reload master. Because we're not doing the bow anymore. There we go. And there we go. Alright, let me switch back to my egg team to get the jet dragons. I'm going to take the cakes as well. You did get some mutated dragons, but that should be Agadon or Agadrone or whatever it is again. Jet dragons. Agadrone. Yeah. They're always going to be that. Because that's the highest PAL number, I think, is what it is. Okay, so our jet dragons. Let me sort them. Let me do this. That's a nice one. I just noticed their numbers. Yeah, these got some nice numbers on them. Some nice IVs on them already. 80s and then 70s. So, all right. So let's see. We're looking for at least remarkable craftsmanship. There's one with just that. That's 2. I would like remarkable craftsmanship with artisan. or everything but artisan, remarkable craftsmanship on one. And we got nothing. Wow. The closest I've got is the ones with remarkable craftsmanship and insomnia on them. These two. Alright. So you're going to be named Ranch A. And your name is going to be Ranch B. Surgical table. We need artisan on both of them. And then we need work slave on both of them. Alright. And now we need to condense them. So this one has, I need 8, 9, 10, 11 more pals. So that's 5 to 6 more cakes. We'll do 5 will give me 10, 6 will give me 12. So there you go. Just depends on if Grintel decides to go both times. Looks like no. Okay, we need 8 more now. Let me go ahead and start, while they're breeding, let me go ahead and start Shadowbeaks up. This is a male, and there's a female. Okay. So you're going to need remarkable craftsmanship. And philanthropist. You need insomnia instead of night owl, please. And work slave. And then philanthropist. 85 attack. 99 and 94 in the others. Wow, really? Damn. So combining these two together should give you a really nice IV pal. Huh. Well, I'm not going to be using them as... I'm not going to be using them as combat pals, but that's interesting to know that I got that high IVs on them. Sorry, I can't remember if this is the same day already that we just went and got Frostalia knocked or not. That's not going to get me across, but I can do it myself if I need to. I can at least do this myself now if I need to. Okay, I do have my glasses on. Nope. Yep. Frostalia knocked has it is a new day. I think they're in the wall. They're trying very hard to be in the wall. That's what happens when you build a place for somebody else and then you change it. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this guy was not here. This guy was in, like, Faybreak. Yeah, this guy was in, like, Faybreak, if I remember correctly. The last time I played. They were off in Faybreak. But the jet dragons are now level 60s because of that. Cool. Alright, got enough. Don't need those cakes anymore. Okay. So the jet dragons are done. Oh, right. I do need to do one more thing for them. I need to do their ranching, and I need to get this up. Okay. I need to head back to my place and do the books, but we can do that in just a second. Let's take these two out. Sort and do I have... Okay, I have two females. Just do that real quick. I think I have a reverser for one of these guys. I have 4. Cool. Alright. So you need to be... What does the other one got? Okay, yeah. No, I just need to change them all. Oh shit, that's a bad one. So the big problem here is I can't remove a passive. There is a mod you can do that, but I'm not going to. But with it having 4 passives, that means one passive is always going to be extra. I can wait and get another one. I mean, it doesn't really matter for me because I have so much money, but I can wait and get another one because it is almost the next day, so it should spawn here in just a second. So, okay. Let's go try again on the Frost Stallion. Well, I will at least go see what it is. Unless it respawns at day's end or something, like as soon as it turns night. I don't think so. I think it's supposed to be... I think it's supposed to be... it does it at daybreak. The night's end, day's breaks is when it's supposed to respawn. Okay, running into things does not hurt, so that's good to know. And yeah, they're back. Okay. And you have 4 passives on you. Damn. That's not going to work. I need something with 3. I need something with 3. That's not going to work. So I'm going to have to kill that one, which I'll come back and bring a team with me for, so it go quicker. But yeah, that's a nope on that one. I didn't even notice when I caught that one earlier that it had 4. Okay, enhancement, ranching books, mining books, transporting books, ranching handbooks. So I need, I think they're 3, right? They are 3. So I need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 6 books per, which means I need to buy 3 more books. 3 more books. He's over here eating. 3 more farming books, please. There we go. No, I needed 2 more. What? You're maxed out. Why do you need more? What? I had 9. I bought 3. That gave me 12. They were at 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, no, they needed 7. They needed 7 per. Excuse me. That's my fault. So I need 2 more. My fault. I miscounted. There you go. Okay, so I have to bring him out, put him back in, because he's very much confused of where he needs to go. And we can do that. That's the wrong power workbench, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's the wrong power workbench. Okay, so you need to go to this. Nope, that's the drafting table. That's a power workbench. Power workbench. That's what we're looking for. Power gear Workbench. This one is where you want to be. There you go. Okay. Okay. Put up the Dogecoin. Okay, so they're done now, right? They're maxed on farming. And you have 20 and you're fully condensed. So you should just drop me a shit ton of polymer is what you're supposed to do. Okay. So let's go set up the ranch. Let's go start the ranch up again then. So they're going to drop polymer, which is a production good, which I'll need a... I don't want to put that off into my guild chest. It's this one. I don't want to put that in the guild chest, so I'm going to make a big chest like this right here in between. That's going to take 2 minutes, so... Okay, so I need a kindling pile, which is going to be all the way down here. H. I don't think I have any salad in here. No. So let's get them making some salad for things. This, uncheck all production goods. They're repairing the base. And then I need a transport. Probably need another one. 2 of them. Okay, they're making things. They're putting it in here. Raid. Okay, well, let me sort out the raid real quick. I don't know where the raid person is now. I can't even see him. I don't even see him on the thing. Oh, there they are. They're all the way the freak out there. Herd of extremely ferocious wild cows. Oh, they're coming from that direction, are they? Level 70 stuff. Yeah, this is what killed my farming base last time. And also it bugged out as well. Because I couldn't, they killed my deal multiple times. Um, the wave never progressed past 1. And here's a bunch of Polaris Aquas as well. And there's the raid defeated. Alright. Alright, let's go see what all this stuff is. Crap tons of stuff. Nice. I doubt I'm getting everything. So what do we get? We got a training crystal that just gives you 1 level, so that's like a rare candy. We got some dough coins. We got deluxe bait. I think these 3 came from the raid being completed. Low grade medical supplies. That's probably from the Prunellas. Leather, some caperty meat, some world tree holy water. Oh, okay. Carrot seeds, flame organs, horns, some relics, more relics, just regular cloth, some high quality palworld, some goopy tentacles, and 1 night sand apparently. That might have been just something in the ground. I don't know. They're still working on this. Okay. Don't need that. This only takes food, right? Okay. So you were giving me polymer, right? You were giving me polymer. All right. That is what I like to see. And that has been cooked, so we're done there. Okay. So let me go back to main base, drop off everything. That goes into ores, so that's mining base. I can actually throw this stuff off into here. And just turn that on. That goes to, these go to the farm base. So mining base and then farm base and then breeding base. Let's go ahead and go take care of that Frost Stallion knocked as well. Okay. me switch my team out here. Sort this back to default. Switch to this team. No. Switch to this team. Don't overwrite it. That's all junk, unfortunately. These are no longer useful for me. I can't get any higher attack. Okay. So we need to go over to there. That's a meteorite with a bunch of Xenos. Not the Xeno guards or anything. If it's Xeno guards, I would go over there. But it's not. Alright, let's slow down so they spawn in correctly. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Breeding base. So we can do Caperty Nox instead. Since we can't do the Frost Stallions. We done did Jet Dragons. We're working on Shadowbeaks. Sparkets, Rubies, or Caperty Nox. I guess we should just do Sparkets. I mean, shoot, we'll just do this since we're right here. You are female, you are male. You have workaholic, but none of these are anything we're going to use. So, as long as you don't have 4 things, you'll be fine. Alright. You need to be remarkable craftsmanship, artisan, philanthropist, insomnia, and work slave. Okay. So we need some cake in there. Tin cake should do it for now. Shadowbeaks are ready to be picked up. Damn. I was hoping for something better. I was hoping for the one that gives me the freaking deals, the meat and stuff, but that ain't it. Okay. Okay, Shadowbeaks. Remarkable craftsmanship artisan is the main one we're looking for right now. Secondary is remarkable craftsmanship and other things. This'll work. Artisan, work slave. Okay, so that one we would have to put remarkable craftsmanship on. Okay. So this'll be fine. So this needs work slave and insomnia on it. This one has all of that already on it. So let me just do this. And then insomnia here. Okay. A. B. All right. Sort. It's possible I can get this in 2 cakes. Doubt it, but it's possible. Alright, time to go try Frostalia Knocked again. Okay, that works. That works really nicely. Boom. One with artisan. One of the things we need right there. That's nice. Alright, let's go drop things off. Whew. Okay. Need 7 books per one of these guys. Okay. So am I going to get 8? I got 8. Nice. Don't have to use any more cakes. All right. Go. So you will need remarkable craftsmanship. And work slave. Nope. You need philanthropist. That's what you need. And then you need the insomnia. You do not need insomnia. You're a dark pal. So you actually need work slave and Sirius. And yes, I did just do that. I did just replace a rainbow passive with the common passive. So since you're a dark pal, you don't need insomnia. Nice. Okay, you here. You here. Go to here. Go to this. You. So y'all should be good. You're a male and female. I just need to give y'all some cake. All right. Do 10 cakes. Okay. Go back and take out my Shadowbeaks. Go back to the main base, take out some dog coins, and buy some books. So I need 14 books in total because I don't have any now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And they should be maxed out. It's 10 in farming with 20 fully condensed. 10 in farming, 20 fully condensed. Okay. Let's go drop these off and make them ranch for us, and they'll give us carbon fiber. And that's a production good, so that'll go into the thing as well. So how are we doing in all that time? Up to 748.55. 755 in all that time since we started this. Going and killing frost stallions, all that stuff. We're doing good on food still. Good. We have everything I think we need for things over here. Does any of this stuff help? I guess I could put down the kindling thing for her, or the deal. We already got those two. And nothing does ranching, so we ain't got to worry about that. We have that many beds, so let's max out the beds. Okay, 25 beds. That maxes out the base. Okay. That's it. Sanity stuff is here. They got beds, all that stuff. All right. If they needed beds anyway. You have to put down the beds anyway, even if they have insomnia or they're a dark pal. They have to have a bed, even though they will never ever use it. Otherwise, they will get upset. Okay, rubies are ready. I've cleared out my party. All right. Remember, the whole goal of all this stuff is to make it a whole lot easier to make AI cores. Which also translate into making it a whole lot easier to get computers as well. All right, so my rubies. We need a remarkable craftsmanship artisan, if we can get one. Or one that has everything but remarkable craftsmanship. And there's another one that does that. I'll keep on looking in case we do find one, because it still would be cheaper to, like, do that. And then that one. I think that's the best we could ask for. Just making the common one. Okay. So you need insomnia basically is all they need, I think. Okay. Okay. Let's do the combining. So they're often here on page 3. Okay, I just need 2 more because of the ones I already had available. Okay, so that means I just need 1 cake. For them. And they'll do this like right away because they're already ready for it. Okay. Okay. Take them 2 out. Okay, Sparkets or Capridy Knox? I guess we're doing sparkets since they're right here. Let me just go ahead and get these done so I can go do these without having to mess with the inventory stuff. Main base. How many books am I going to need for these guys? 6. Yeah, 6 per. So I need 12 books. Oh, I already have some in my inventory. Okay. Ten. Flame organ. Right now, I think that's everybody. Okay. This needs to have POW material on, because that's what the deals are. There we go. Got 1,000. We're at 300. And we're at 28. Nice. All right. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm just gonna continue on doing the ranching until I get all at least the Sparkets and the Capardine Knox. That's the only thing that's left. And then I have to later on decide if I want to do the Frostallion Knox or not. I'm already got them going. I might go ahead and do them. I don't know. But you'll see next episode if I decided to do it, because they'll all be done. And I'll have another base up where I put another wrench for the Sylvagus, I guess. So, yeah, we'll see. So, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.